Yeah. So I wanted to film a live update because it's been a hot minute since I've been here, and I'm not even going to lie. It's been like a year or two ever since I've been uploading consistently, and I'm here to explain why and why I'm also going to and why I'm also coming back. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah. My battery is basically on 2 bars, so I'm going to see if I can beat it and record this right on time, in time before it dies. So yeah guys, welcome back to my channel. We are due for a live update because as you can see, your girl even looks different from the last time she uploaded. My brother was watching my video and he's like, oh my god, you've grown so much. Like, when you go back to your channel, they may not recognize you. And that's true, it's been a long time. So yeah, you can see I've changed. My background has changed, my quality has changed. You guys, there's a lot. So let's start with this. What happened actually? So yeah, I left because I was overwhelmed with schoolwork, and I felt like the work I was putting it into YouTube wasn't giving me the result I wanted, and so I just left. I know that was the stupid thing to do, but it just made sense as of that time. As of when I did it, it made a lot of sense. So I started my YouTube when I was in my third year in uni, and that is usually when you would do your internship. And so I was done with my internship. I went back to school. I had to defend, so I was really busy then. When I was done, it was final year, and I had to work on my school project, which was really important to me because I wanted to graduate. So that was a rough time and a bad time, and I was like, okay, I'm going for my master's. Like, this is a perfect time. I'm going to have amazing content because obviously I'm abroad, so this is going to be amazing. And then let's go back to 2019 when I started my master's. I did not know that masters was going to kick my ass like that. Like, it was so stressful coming to a new country, socializing, settling. It was exciting. The thing with masters, I don't want to scare anybody, but masters, especially when it's not your home country, is the most exciting yet scary and overwhelming thing you would have to do. But you can't compare that to a PhD. So if it's a PhD, then it's more. But that would be my definition of masters. How my masters was. It was really challenging. It was at one point I was looking for a job. At one point I was trying to make my school work. At one point I was just like, this thing is hard, this thing is not working out. So yeah, it was a lot. And for my BSc I studied management information systems, and for my masters I studied computer science. So you can see it's quite different because computer science is broader and we do a lot of like core programming, but in MIS we're doing programming and some business stuff. It was kind of balanced, but here we had to do a lot. It was mainly programming, algorithms. I was in the computer science and engineering department, so it was a lot of computer science, mathematics, and just engineering stuff in general. And this was really tough for me because it was a little bit different, and I really wanted to give my masters my all. Like, I wanted my grades, I wanted to graduate with an amazing grade, so I knew that I had to put in all that work. During my masters I was looking for it. I was one time, like, at the point I was looking for funding. At the point I was trying to just pass, because some of those courses I was so sure that they were going to send me back home to Nigeria. And I'm so grateful because those courses I would get a B, I would get an A, and I'm like, God, I see what you're doing, thank you, because this is not me. So it was just a lot. I came and I thought I would live my best life, and those courses and the classes and the whole experience, trying to find funding, trying to get a job, just different things, it kind of got me in a place where I couldn't really edit. I didn't have the time to edit. I have recordings. I have, like, I would record, but I just wouldn't be able to edit because I'm in class, or I'm working, or I'm sleeping, or I'm doing an assignment, which I usually have assignments like every other day. So you would see me trying to learn things I have never done before, do things I've never done before. So I'm so grateful that I had like siblings who went through the same program as I did. So they were able to put me through a bit, even though professors were different and everything. At least I wasn't so it's not like I had no idea. It's really funny because coming here I wanted to go to a different city where I knew nobody, and that would have been the worst thing because going through what I was going through, I was so happy I had a community. I was so happy I had my family, I had my siblings. Guys, it's so important. Like, if you're going to a place, please make sure that you have people, like people, even if they don't know what you're going through, just the fact that you have people to like support you and tell you you can do it and push you, it's a blessing. Like, I'm so grateful for that. So yeah, that happened and I was like, no, this is not the time for YouTube. I'm so sorry, but I love YouTube, but YouTube is going to have to wait because a girl cannot do all of this. I love to think of myself as someone who can balance things, but I've learned that I cannot. So yeah, so that happened, and at that point I had a lot of content. I was like, where do I start from? It was just a lot. I was just going through it. I was overwhelmed, and that was why I kind of stopped. And I had people reaching out to me. My friends would reach out to me and would ask me, oh, why did you stop? Like, we miss your content. When are you coming back? Let's go to the second reason. Actually, with YouTube, like I said, I felt like I was putting in effort and I wasn't getting enough results. I wasn't getting enough views and subscribers, so I just felt, why am I even bothering? And because of that, I started comparing myself to other people that I love on YouTube. I'm like, oh, like, I'm probably not getting enough subscribers because I'm not as interesting as this person. I don't have like the setup of this person. I don't have the most amazing apartment, and I'm not as fun. I don't go out as much. I just kept comparing myself, which was so bad because I just felt, yeah, I shouldn't do this. Like, it just kind of crippled me in that way that I was like, no, this content thing is not for me. I should just, like, I love YouTube, but I think I'll just go and be watching. I'll get a seat and be an audience. I wouldn't be a creator. So yeah, that was something that happened, and that was the second reason. Like, so the fact that I was overwhelmed, and also I'm like, even if I try, like, nobody would watch. I was like, nah, like, there's no need to go back. This last week alone, about 4 to 5 of my friends messaged me and they're like, hey, why did you stop YouTube? And anytime people would ask me, I'm not going to lie, I felt attacked. I felt attacked because I knew what was going on in my mind, and I can't tell them that, oh, this is how I'm feeling. So it was a lot. I did not like it when people asked me, but I knew that was the push I needed. So this last couple of months, I've been talking to myself, like, you have to go back, like, it's about consistency, and you actually enjoy doing this is like my hobby away from when I'm not doing anything work or school related. So I think I need this hobby back because yeah, I love it. Like, I literally live on YouTube. I live on YouTube watching other people's content, which is why I love to film my own content, because YouTube is a place where, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, when you like something, it's like Netflix. Like, I would choose YouTube over Netflix to watch. I love to watch and I also love to create. So it's just a really nice hobby, or whatever you want to call it. And I was like, I should probably come back. So I channeled everything I've been hearing from my friends, my family. I channeled it into coming back to be more motivating than attacking. I decided to take it as they're pushing me rather than like attacking me. So hence why I'm here. And yeah, I'm here, and I'm here to give it another try, really hoping that it works this time, really hoping I'm as consistent and I get enough results, like I get tangible results. I'm hoping to reach more people, more views, more subscribers. But I just want my creative side back. I miss this. I miss sitting down and filming and just doing random stuff, to be honest. So yeah, I'm quite excited about that. I'm excited to be back. And what else? Okay, so let's start with the life updates. Actually, my battery, we've gone 11 minutes and I haven't said anything. Yeah, that was what happened. So masters was tough, but thankfully I graduated in the spring of 2021, and I am so excited. You guys, I was so scared that I would graduate masters and it would be online, and I was like, after all this work, like, I know how I was sweating for this degree. A lot of things went into this degree, and getting it online just it didn't sit well with me. It was such a big moment for me. It's something I've dreamt about, walking across the stage and getting my degree. Like, it is something I've dreamt about. So it being online was just, I was like, this thing doesn't make sense. How would I suffer for 2 years and you want to give me something online? So I was really excited because this year was my graduation, was the first in-person graduation since the pandemic started, and I was so happy because it's just like God listened to me and heard my prayers, and he's like, girl, we're going to give you that degree on the stage. So I was so excited about that. I walked the stage in May of 2020. I graduated with a master's in computer science, and I graduated with an amazing CGPA, if I do this for myself. So I was so proud of myself for that. That was one of my biggest achievements this year, and I was just really happy about that. So after masters, just before I graduated, I kept thinking, what do I want to do? Do I want to go back for a PhD, or do I want to work? And I wasn't sure, but knowing myself, like, I knew I needed a gap year from school. Like, I have done, so I just felt like, okay, PhD is like an advanced level of masters, and I've done masters, so why don't I work just so I can put the two of them, like I can compare and see if I actually want to work or go back for a PhD. I don't know if that makes sense. So I really wanted a job because I have the experience of masters, and I know I can use that to say how PhD would be, and I just needed to work because I felt like, okay, I've graduated, I know all these things, but I felt like I just knew those things on paper, and what if I'm not able to transfer this knowledge in real life? Like, I just thought, okay, you know all these things, but can you actually do them? So I was really, that was something I was scared about, and I wanted to apply in real life. So I decided to apply to both PhD and jobs, and the application process was the worst thing. Like, I kept getting rejected from jobs. I would go find the interview, and I would feel like, oh, this is the one for me. Like, they're going to call me back, and then the next thing I would hear, oh, we are sorry, thank you for applying, we had so many candidates and we're sorry we're not going with you. And it was a really sad process. Like, I'm so happy I had my family that kept motivating me and pushing me, because it's not easy. Like, the good thing was, before going into it, I was ready, but you are never ready enough for failure. You're never ready enough for bad news. So that's something that no matter how ready I was still, it still kind of touched me, but I was not like, oh, I got 3 rejections, I'm going to chill for a bit. It was like, oh, you rejected me, okay, I'm going on to the next, you're lost. Like, that was the kind of spirit I put into it. I kind of had a talk with myself. I'm like, this thing is not easy, but you're going to have to do it. So when I got rejected, it bothered me, but it wasn't that bad. It wouldn't bother me to this point that I would be like crippled by fear. Oh my god, my battery is blinking. So yeah, it didn't bother me to the point that I would be crippled by fear, and I decided to, like, I would put in more energy, and yeah, that's what happened. And towards the end of summer, I got a job offer, and I got 3 PhD admissions, and I was so happy about that, because I didn't want it to be a situation where I go back to PhD because I didn't get a job, but also didn't want to work because I didn't get PhD. So having these 2 offers made it so amazing that I could select what I wanted. And with the mindset of what I was telling you guys, I really wanted to work so I can compare. So right now I have the PhD admissions on the side, and I'm working. Yeah, your girl is in Texas. Noka is in Texas. Sorry, I forgot. Like, now I go by Noka with the masters. You cannot talk to me anyhow. I'm sorry. If it's easy, go and get a PhD. Go and get a master's in computer science, okay? So yeah, I go by Noka with the masters or Texas, whichever you feel like. So yeah, I really wanted to work this year, just so that next year I can decide, do I want to work or do I want to go back to PhD? I just really wanted the experience, and I wanted it to be easy to make that decision. So yeah, I got a job, and I got some offers, and I went with the job. So your girl is now in Texas. I now work in tech, and it's been an amazing couple of months. My team is really amazing. They celebrate me when I do big things and small things, like my small wins and big wins. They bring it back to our team, and they're like, hey, Noka was able to do this today, or Noka did this all by herself. It's really exciting to see, because I went into this feeling so scared, and like I didn't have enough skill set, or I wasn't like prepared enough. But it's been so amazing because I get like feedback on what I do. It's really good to know that what you're putting in, people are appreciating it, and like what you learned, you actually know, and you are showing it. So that's really amazing. So yes, I work now, and because of that, I got a job. I had to move out of where I went for my master's, where I went to school. So I moved. I'm in a new city, and I'm in a new apartment, hence why it looks different. This is my first big girl apartment, and I am so happy. So I've I have charged my batteries, and I can't even remember where I stopped. So I think I was telling you guys that I moved. We moved. Obviously, with a new job comes, okay, not really. With a new job doesn't really come moving, because some jobs are remote. I actually started off remote and then I had to move. So that's really exciting. This is a new apartment, in case you did not notice. But anyways, with the way I have been disconnecting and with the way I haven't been consistent, it's actually hard to know what my apartment looks like. So yeah, this is my first big girl apartment and I'm so excited about it. The decor is already giving what it's meant to give. I mean, look at this. It's really, I'm really enjoying the whole process of all of this, and yeah, it's exciting. Not everything is going as planned, but at least some things are going as planned, and I think these are like the really big stuff. So it's really exciting and motivating knowing that your prayers are being answered. I'm just sticking like all my prayer points and I'm so excited about that. It is not like the luxury apartment I dreamt of, but see, in this life it's one step at a time. You can't just, I mean, some people are lucky enough, but everybody's race is different, you get. So sorry, everybody's race is different, and some people were lucky enough to like make that jump, and if you're not, this is just a reminder that your journey is different from every other person. So just basically look at your path, look at your lane, and try your best, and just keep going, like keep motivating yourself, and you will make it. Hopefully the next, in a couple of years or month, in a couple of months or in a year, we would be moving to a new apartment. Like I'm learning to be grateful for each landmark I reach, each milestone I reach, because it's really not easy. So yeah, so those were my 2021 goals, and I think I achieved most of them. A lot of them I would have to move to sometime next year, but I'm happy about that. I mean, like, I achieved some things. Imagine if I did not achieve anything. So I'm trying not to like be hard on myself. So content wise, what are we expecting for 2022? So I'm doing vlogmas this year. Like I said, I'm doing vlogmas just so I can get in the groove and I can get back to the whole process of filming, editing and uploading. I'm doing that. I hope to be consistent, like every other day, something like that, because I'm going on a trip. I'm going to start off with that. So we're starting off with a vlog, with the travel vlog. We're starting off the vlogmas with the travel vlog, and then we're going to move to like my first day at work, and then like moving diaries or moving chronicles. And yeah, I also have plans of doing like a whole playlist for those who are trying to come to school here. I think as a recent student, I still have it, I still have some of those nuggets in me, so I'm willing to like share. Yeah, I'm nice like that. I'm willing to share. So I want to have a playlist where it's like grad school by 2022. It's definitely possible starting in January. Like, I'm going to do a step-by-step way in which it's going to be like a step-by-step graduate application for your masters. So I'm going to help you like with the general things. Obviously I cannot help everyone's school is different, everyone's course, well, like what the program you have to study would be different, but I'm going to help you with like the general aspect of the application. For the US, it's usually the same thing. Then when you get to your program, you'd have to figure that out yourself. But I'm going to definitely do a playlist for grad school. I'm going to have a lot of adulting content, because I mean, I'm just figuring this out. This is my first time adulting. I'm going to have a lot of lifestyle vlogs, because that's what I do basically. I enjoy like lifestyle vlogs, because that means me just being myself and just filming like my day-to-day, my routine, how my week goes, how my month goes, events I go to. Like, I think that would be a fun thing to film. So yeah, I'm really excited about 2022 and all these plans, and hopefully I get a lot of subscribers and watch time so I can get monetized again. I hope to get here. I hope to definitely get a lot of subscribers. I know I mentioned that so I saw someone say something and it made a lot of sense to me, or it was a sound on TikTok or Reels and it made a lot of sense. It said that you have 500 followers or subscribers or likes and you don't think it's enough, but imagine 500 people in a room. And that made a lot of sense, because really, like, imagine 500 people in a room. like cheering you on, watching you. Like, do you know how many people? Like, that is a big deal. So I'm going to be more grateful for what I have, and try to obviously grow my platform, but also I would be grateful for what I have and try to be consistent and disciplined, just so I can grow. I've seen where consistency and discipline got people, and I think that it's a place I would love to be. So yeah, that's basically what I have been up to. I'm going to do a Q&A. This is just a general life update, but I'm going to be doing a Q&A with more specific questions. So please follow me on Instagram so that when I put that up, you can ask me questions, more personal questions that you have of things I've been up to over the years I've been missing. And yeah, it just seems exciting. I'm really excited to be back. I'm pumped. Please, I'm going to drop all my links in the description box, so please follow my Facebook page. I'm going to be uploading content straight there, just so you know when I have new content. Also follow me on Instagram, because you know that's where it's at. And subscribe please, and share my channel with your friends, your sisters, your family, whoever you think would love and enjoy my content. And please leave ideas in the comment section on things you would like to watch me do, because at the end of the day is I'm creating for you guys, so it would be great to like do something that you actually enjoy watching. So please leave ideas for me. I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlogmas, where I get to pack and prepare for my trip, and I hope you guys enjoy that. Bye.